I think they should make two separate queues. Yeah, for sure. Drafting against bots or drafting against humans. I think so. If they're gonna have the two systems. Alright, we got a draft. Alright, what do we have here? Never seen that card somehow. So, we were talking about that card the other day. Edgar had it pretty low. Feels like power level of a common, of a good common, but nothing crazy. Take the Goblin. I haven't been super impressed playing against the Goblin. Oh no, it's fine. The Engineer is good. Law Binding is good. It's gotta be one of these four cards. I feel like they're all pretty close in power level. I hear a lot of people like Blue-White the best. Summary Judgment, really, Tim? No love for Binding? I was gonna take Binding. I'll take Binding. And get instantly punished. I can see the Summary Judgment. I've been kind of happy with Summary Judgment. I feel like Summary Judgment has been good against me, has been good for me. I haven't been super impressed by red-green. Yeah, you and Yelger, Tim, I know, we're both on the Goblin. I almost took the Goblin just because of that. I could just take Bedevil. Probably the best card in the pack. I could take Revels, kind of like white-black splash blue, blue-white splash black. Take a Guildgate, I could take Grotesque Demise. It's kind of a tricky pick. I think Bedevil's better than Acrobat. I don't think Acrobat's good at all. I don't know if I'm drafting very well right now. These picks are not easy. I think this pick's pretty close. I kind of need to commit. I think Senate Guildmage higher power level than Score the Critics. Maybe I should have just stayed like, I don't know, taking Ors of Guildgate second pick feels bad though. So there's an uncommon and a rare missing, so basically no way to know really what the signals are. Just gonna take Guildmage. Like, oh yeah, it worked out. I mean, it's tough when you only have gold cards. It feels like pretty high variance, but I mean, I guess if you take Skewered and if you get some good red-green cards, it ends up in red-green. I've just been really impressed with the Guildmage. I'm going to take Law Binding, now that I'm going down that route. And, oh, who do we have here? Douge on Twitch. Welcome everyone. 30 rate of 37. Coming at the right time. We're right at the beginning of a draft. Dougs. Alright. I'll pronounce it the French way. Dougs on Twitch. What's up, buddy? So, Courier or Torrent? I haven't been super impressed with Torrent, even though it's an uncommon and it looks kind of cool. This is probably the kind of card that gets worse the more bindings you have, because I don't know, it's kind of close. I actually think I like the Senate Courier better. But I feel like both cards are not super exciting. That's kind of a late Thrall, pick 6, starting to get, this is like the best, probably the best white-black common. Might be better than Final Payment. Admonition's very good. Thrall could be good if we get the splash. I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to go for power level and already start playing with the splash in mind, or just pick Admonition, which is like really good blue common. I'm gonna take the Thrall. Then I'm just gonna go for blue-white, just blue-white good cards. Just 2/1s, good creatures, because once you have like a couple low bindings, I feel like if you start your draft with two bindings, you kind of, you're not really going for the, I don't know how to explain. Basically, there's a bunch of synergies around creatures in this format, whether it's angelic exaltation or the uncommons that pump up your flyers, or it's like you're kind of trying to assemble pieces and hoping it comes together. Or you could just do removal, 2-for-1s, and good creatures, and not like bother with synergies. This back's not very good, there's just not much. Could take Eyes Everywhere, could take sideboard card. Even Exposed Daylight is a good sideboard card. That's a good Guildgate. I wonder what's... what do people like better in these decks? The Gateway Plaza or the Guildgate? I never know. Is Junk Trawler playable? It's playable. Thought says Gateway, Ryan says Guildgate, Tim says Guildgate. Maybe early in the draft you take Guildgate, and the later you go, the more desperate you are, you take Plaza, if your mana sucks. I have a lot of playables. I don't know, do I take Shimmer? I'd gotta take Exposed Daylight, because it definitely happens that you end up the draft and you don't have Daylight for your sideboard. Well, it might be reasonable in this deck, just 2-drop. I don't know, 0-4-4-2 is not very exciting, I guess. I don't know, I really like our deck. I've never played that card, but it seems like this could be the deck for it. This card will probably table. I've never seen anyone play it. The rare does nothing, it's a brick. So you basically got the choice between Arbiter and Messenger. And I think they're pretty close in power level. 2-5 by a good margin. Alright. Maybe I overvalue the Messenger. I definitely like not as hype as other people about the Night Arbiter. I think it's a good card, but that's it. I don't think it's anything special. Wow. We just got Bass the constructed staple hero, and we have all gold cards already. Oh, that card's ridiculous. Second best card for us. Probably, I haven't played that card or played against it much. Seems every time someone plays it against me, they just play it on their main phase to tap a guy and draw a card, but I mean, people love the fairy, the 1/2 fairy, and this is kind of the same thing. You get people a lot with the fairy, so I feel like you should get people a lot with that card as well. As the fairy actually provides the 1 power that you need sometimes to kill a... The most classic one is the Vamp, the free 1 Vamp. Alright, I mean, High Alert would be good in some blue-white decks, but I don't think that's going to be us, because I just have so many spells already. And I want to keep playing. I don't want to put like bad cards to make my High Alert good, basically. Speaker is good, but it's another splash. And yeah, it's not very good in my deck. So leaves us with Sage Draw Savant or Sphinx Insight. I think it's kind of close. I kind of want to take the first Sphinx Insight, but it might be a bit greedy. Especially now that we have Hero. High Alert early, this seems this good. Yeah, but I don't want to play High Alert in my deck. I just explained why. These commons are not, I don't know. I don't feel like commons are so replaceable. I'm going to take another Sphinx Insight. Alright, Verity Circle was kind of okay for us yesterday. I don't take the Sphinx. Just another gold card. I don't think any of these cards are going to be good in my deck. And Kai, I didn't want to play the blue-green card. I already have... I feel like this card's almost better than the blue-green rare in my deck. Maybe not. Maybe I should have taken the blue-green rare. We're already like into pack 2 and have like very little fixing. Maybe I should have taken the rare. I like a Sphinx Insight though. I think very Surtur for a sideboard maybe. The Sphinx is pretty good though. I'm gonna take the Sphinx. I'm gonna take another Arbiter, I guess. Good blocker. Another gold card. Gateway Sneak. That's a bomb. That's a light Gateway Sneak. I don't have Guild Gates yet really, but Gateway Sneaks just forces them to play, especially with 2 bindings already. Alright, that's kind of an interesting one. I haven't seen that card. I mean, this card's never going to be super impressive. I haven't seen anyone go off with the Biomancer and add counters and counters on them. What's the logic for not taking Howlert again? Is that I don't think I'm going to have enough creatures. I feel like Howlert hasn't been super impressive against me, but maybe I'm way underrating it. I feel like it's been hit or miss, and I don't want to build my deck around it, but maybe. Then let's take the Duelist actually. But it's kind of questionable pick. Maybe I have like just a bias because the first 2 times I played against a High Alert deck, they played High Alert along with a bunch of Couriers and Arbiters, and I still won. But I will say the last couple times I've played against it, it's been much better. Bring to Trial, I already have one. I have a lot of playables. I might need that Pegasus. Just for curve. I don't know, it's kind of whatever pick. Messenger. I don't think I'm gonna need more Couriers. Could take the Guild Gates. I guess I could take the Courier, this way I can focus on Guild Gates more in the last pack. Yeah, I could play Quench in this deck if I... Oh, Words of Guild Gates kind of nice actually. This pack didn't go super well. Wow, Ravager Worm. Card's a bomb. Is there anything good for us? There's a Duelist and a Sage-Raw Savant. Alright, I'm all for a Spy Draft, but let's see, who am I passing to? Shuffler Pawn? Oh, I'm passing to... Oh, I'm in the same draft as Ely. Alright, I won't counter draft my teammate. I guess it makes it more fun if it's my teammate. Alright, I'll take Fairy Duelist. Chillbringer. Not much else. There's a Guild Gates, probably won't table, but I guess there's a bunch of good white-black cards. Maybe I'll table. Spec's kind of a brick. Sphinx Insight number 4. Why not? I mean, we've established in Dominaria that there was not really a number of divination that was too important, you know, like you could play as many divinations as you got basically. I don't know if it's the same for Sphinx Insight though. The black removal. Black removal is not very good. The 6-mana one, yeah, it's pretty mediocre. Or is that Guildgate or Guildmage? I mean, Guildmage is premium. I always have an excuse not to take Guildgate. Alright, now we can take Guildgate. I don't think Exaltation is very good in my deck, and Absorb's kind of whatever. It's pretty lucky to get the exact the perfect Guildgate. Bit worried. My deck doesn't do much. A tiny bit worried. I guess I have the hero. But basically if I don't draw the hero, it's GG. I can't kill anyone. 6 divination was the max, yeah. Yeah, 6 was probably, I agree. It was hard to get more than 6 though. I got the 2 5s, yeah. I've got a few win cons. I'll get there. Do I need Clear the Mind to not get decked? I mean, I'm not gonna play Insight number 5. And I'm not gonna play 2 Ors of Locket, so this card's like whatever. I guess I might not even play black. Should probably play black. Should I just play the mill deck? Let's see. It's my third wall. I mean, that's like, what, 12 cards? Out of 33? Man, 3 walls is kind of insane. Starting to like... I mean, there's nothing else in the pack. Knight of Star is just garbage. Eyes Everywhere is like... not that good when you already have 4 Sphinx inside. I'll take it just in case. Ooh, Guildgate or Plaza? I'll take Guildgate. I don't think I need a second Dead Revels. I guess I can't cast this card. Ooh, Guildgate. Do I already have a Skull Gator if I want one? I do not. Take Drill Bit. I don't know. Dead Revels to cycle our walls? Interesting. I don't think I'm going to go with walls. I think our deck's pretty good, but definitely after the first pack, I feel like things didn't really come together. Like, we never got another binding. We never got a second Grasping Thrall. We did get the bomb. We did get Hero of the Pre-Thing one, which is just... which is a bomb in our deck. Let's see. The maybe pile. I think I want to play 1 Dead Revels to make sure I'm actually able to kill people. And I think I could use 18 lands in this deck with 2 Gil Mage and 3 colors. Double Peg, like even the first Pegasus doesn't need to be in. Alright, let's see. I think that's 21. I don't know, how good is Senate Courier? Seems okay with the curve. I think this is 21. Exaltation. Exaltation, did I pass it late? I think I took a pretty good card over it, right? Or Guildgate at least, I don't know. Courier doesn't do much. It blocks well, yeah. I think Counterspell's probably pretty nice in this deck. Games are gonna go long. If they have a bomb, they might draw it. Yeah, I don't know. I was just in a mode where I was going to have a lot of spells and not a lot of creature in my deck, and I didn't think Exaltation would be that good. Quench is good in this deck. Why is it good in this deck specifically? I think Dot Collapse is probably better. I don't know. Quench has been pretty good. I haven't played with Quench much. I just have a... feel like it's not going to be good, but maybe it is. 1 wall? No, I don't need walls. I'd rather much play 1 free flying than 0-4. 0-4 do nothing. Milling people, if you're not gonna finish the job, milling people is detrimental in this format. In most format, I guess. Because they get like Dead Revels, they get... there's a 1-1 adapt, 1-1 flying. There's a few cards that benefit from you having cards in your graveyard. Just to clear the mind, the loop. Honestly, it's not even that bad. Because then you never flood. You draw like all gas. Because you keep shuffling back. I guess with 2 looters it's bad though, because you're usually going to be looting away lands. I could play Clear the Mind. I could see that. Is Clear the Mind really better than Dead Revels though? Ryan says, one of my best blue-eye decks was 2 Clear the Mind, 3 Insight, and 8 Creatures. Jeez. Should I just cut... I mean, I'm willing to try it. Yeah, I feel like you want more removal and stuff in that kind of deck. I don't think I need it. I mean, I said I wanted 18 lands, right? Am I gonna be able to kill people? I think it was the Sphinx and Dead Rebels. I should be able to kill people. I don't need to play whatever the mind. Could do 18 lands and lock it to have a lot of 5s. Alright, I have 2 black cards. I could use a swamp. Could also go no swamp. I think 3 sources for 2 late game black cards is okay. Given that I'm going to draw a lot of cards too. Especially with 2 Gil Mage. So right now we'd have 9 sources of blue and 10 sources of white. But I want that extra blue, I guess. 10, 9. Multiple Summer's Judgment in the Clear the Mind deck, yeah. That makes sense. Um, 18 lands. Or 17 in a locket. I'll do 18 lands. Alright, let's see. This deck's missing like 1 or 2 uncommons, I feel. To be really, really good. Like a little power level. Play first. I kind of like playing first with 4 insights. Because my deck can be a tiny bit. I could see my deck being a bit slow. Alright, obviously this is a snap keep. Got our best card, the hero. Even though we don't have blue mana yet. Hey Wanja, I did get a trophy yesterday. I know it's hard to believe. It's gonna feel bad if they have Summary Judgment. Is there a world where you're supposed to not attack just because of Summary Judgment? GG. Wow, Exile too. Well, there goes our win con. Oh, we're in the mirror match. Not to complain, but I'm gonna complain. My luck has been kind of rotten in these drafts. If they was Spoker, that would be a pretty massive downswing. I'd be borrowing money right now. Good thing it's just Magic Online. Am I playing GPs or PTs this year? I'm planning on playing every PT. And I'm planning on playing no GPs. Maybe if there's one in Paris. I'm not even going to the one in Strasbourg, even though the timing's kind of bad. Because it's the weekend before I leave for... They have 5 cards. Oh, I guess I'll play it out. I used to not play many GPs, like between 2 and 4 euro, and now that they got rid of PT points at GPs, they're even... I don't know, I like staying at home, basically. Traveling is fine. You know, maybe if there's like a team GP in Amsterdam, and I get to go and hang out with Noah and play. I don't know. You know, I might play a GP or 2 this year. I never know, but... Hey, Star. Alright. Are they trying to, like, get in my head here, get me to scoop? The warfare. The mental warfare. I don't know if I can take it. The dragon concedes. Hey Sheldon, what's up, buddy? How are the brews? How's standard? I hear I'm missing out. I hear standard's kind of absurd right now. It's like honeymoon phase time 1,000. Think they're ghosting? Nah. People don't ghost. We've lost the connection to the game. Open is looking for the stream but can't find it because of all the MTGA streams. Standard seems good. Too many deck to choose from. Yeah, it sounds like a nightmare for someone as undecisive as I am. I don't even know where to start. That's why I'm letting people just, you know. Wow, turbo transport. Oh. Why am I playing this game already? Just because I'm dumb? Just to show them more cards in my deck. I guess I get to see more cards as well. You never know. You never know when someone's gonna have the flood of their lifetime. Maybe they have nothing. I get to play Chillbringer, tap a transport, trade with Juggler, draw another binding, and they just roll land. Alright, Turbo Transport. Does Bring to Trial Exile? It does. Alright, card seems good against them. Maybe I should let them play first. Their deck looks pretty slow and clunky. Probably just board out Senate Courier. Probably the worst card in my deck. Add Quench. Quench is reasonable if you're going to let them play first. I actually think Tepish Quench gets better when you're on the draw. Because they get to play their land first, so, you know, when they have 3 mana, you have 2, so you get to... It's easier, it feels like easier to counter a more expensive spell, I guess. I don't know. 4 insights. More than you can play in... 4 insights in a 40 deck card. Better ratio than you can get in standard. Alright, I guess I'll gain 2 life. I'd have a counter spell. They're thinking about it. That Quench is great. I always get wrecked by Quench. That was a pretty good draw. Don't have to use my binding. It's nice. Wow, Godless Shrine. Probably worse than Guildgates in this format. As it depends on your deck, obviously. Should I use Counterspell or Binding? I think just Binding. But now I kind of open myself to enchantment removal and whatnot. Alright, I'm just going to say go because F6, potentially 7 mana. Might have something good. Also, using Counterspell now means I can just tap out and still have the binding for later. Yeah, that's kind of a bum right now. Just, man. I'm going to kill them pretty fast though, but... Just counter Gilmage. This is another close one. I might play the sneak first. Hope it's not too passive. Potentially miss out on 5 damage, but it doesn't look like they have much. I guess if they don't have much, have a 2-turn clock. Oh, that's probably bad. That's probably too fancy. I'll see. Oh, it's only opponents. Sad. I feel like it's kind of a shame, honestly. They've made all these cards make it only opponents. I wonder if it has to do with Arena. I feel like it was kind of cool when you could target your own stuff with all these cards. And now it's kind of like not as cool. I guess I'll just play the... So they don't have to make a May for Arena? Yeah, I was wondering why they made these changes. And Arena might be the reason. But it's been like that for a while. I feel like it's been like that. I don't know when they started working on Arena and when they started making these changes. I mean, same for Chupacabra. All these cards. It was kind of cool when you know, they play the Chupacabra, you dive down your only creature and they have to kill one of their own creatures. I don't know, maybe it's feel bad. I don't know why they changed it, but definitely kind of miss it. Add Orzhov Locket. Locket's pretty good. Matchup is slow. I could cut a land for a Locket for sure. Hey J bro. The questions, the existential questions. Is competing the thing you love most in life, or is life the thing you love most in competition? You lost me. You lost me at yo yo yo. Keep gates for sneak. Well, I'll play at least one. And I'll try and save the second one. Am I going to GP Strasbourg? No, I decided not to go. It's the... So I leave for the GP Saturday, Sunday, obviously. And I'll leave for the PT on Monday, so it's kind of, I don't want to be in a rush and stuff, and I think I'll get better practice jamming a bunch of draft on Magic Online than going to a GP. Like, Sealed doesn't even matter for the PT, so it's just not super good use of time, and I don't care much for GPs. J-Bro is higher on live than I've ever seen anyone on any drug. Oh yeah. If you like high energy stream and good limited content, you should check out Team J-Bro stream. It's pretty decent. Not sure which one to lead was. I think the Knights. Bless up, bless up. Yeah, but Demise gets the flyer as well. Maybe the flyer is a better bait, actually. Maybe I'd rather have... Maybe I should trade Guildmage? I had a lot of card advantage in my deck. It's a pretty good draw. gonna try my hand at Vintage. It's like Vintage Cube, but you can have 4 Leo in your deck. What the hell is he? Oh, Leopold. Yeah. Vintage super cheap right now. You gotta love the... Oh, I'll be right back. So, mail. Yeah, I was looking up my, well, not my specifically, but I was looking up the other day, vintage metagame, see how much Ravager shops are. It's like $208 online, $29,000 in paper. Literally 150 times more expensive. Let's see what's standard at these days. 26 times 10 times 4. What about like a control deck? Times 5. I think modern is usually times 2 or 3. Depends. Hey Jamie. Oh yeah, we're still ahead. Yeah, our open and disconnected a tiny bit in game 1. That's a pretty good turn for us. And how's Fairy Duel is so good? It looked like, at first, my very first impression was like, the card was like pretty mediocre. I was like, oh, not that bad. And now it's just like, just so good. Alright, let's see. Am I happy trading here, or do I want to do something a bit different? I guess I have the Watchdog. So I don't really have to trade. I'll just play Syndicate Messenger. It makes more sense. How many duelists would you play? Good question. I mean, I would probably play duelist over Courier if I had one more, I don't know, 4, 5, 6. Probably reasonable to play 4. I don't know about more than 4 though. Maybe more than 4. Oh man, should have played the Drain too. Should have played the Thrall. They do get worse in multiples. Yeah, I mean obviously there's only so many 2-mana cards you can put in your deck, you know. Definitely. But if you have like no other cheap cards, you know, if Duelist is all the cheap cards you have, I think playing like 6 is not not that insane. I really don't want them to loot. I feel like that's their way out in this game. They keep up with, yeah, I need to get rid of that. Didn't show any creatures that were too scary. Yeah, I could Insight first. It's a bit greedy. It's really a tough spot, honestly. I don't think it's going to matter either way. I feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot, but... Alright, I'll agree. Obviously, one of the reasons for not grading is that I get to use my Guild Mage. Like, if I hit the land, I don't get to use my Guild Mage, so it's not like I'm full out losing on... if I just play the Binding. That kind of worked out. I believe we have demonstrated a loop, yeah. Sounds like exactly a loop. Oh, wait. What about now? Do I just jam Big Daddy? The Big Dads? I have too many options. They do have Quench in their deck. We have 2 cards in hand, and we know it's not a 5-3, and I mean, 2 free flying doesn't even do much for me. I think I'm just gonna play a land and say go. Well, I guess playing the 2 free flyer does. I'll just say go. I should have played island to represent a counterspell. I don't know, maybe I'm playing a bit too conservatively. Not sure why they played a fairy. That's almost scary. Maybe they have something to combine with a fairy. Because that's not a very good play. Just playing a fairy to get a 1/2 flyer out there. Just don't want my sphinx to get quenched. I guess I have dead revels if it does get quenched. I don't want to get quenched, but then I keep discarding my lands. Alright, I can probably try and whatever, screw it. I'm off it. Plays around quench for 16 turns and just jams the Sphinx into quench anyways. Gain life if I don't have bad cards in hand. I mean, I had a... Did I have old spell? I had an extra land, right? Yeah, now I'm gonna gain the life for sure. Alright, so they have a Chillbringer and 2 duelists. So I guess I'll try and hug them. Could have been attacking with Strel for years, right? The blue-eyed Gilmage is very good, yeah. You could argue that you know, they balance the Gilmage maybe to make up for color being a bit worse in other regards, but it seems like Azorius is a lot of people's favorite guild right now. We'll see. I guess I should have maybe just played Chillbringer. Oh well. Yeah. Alright. Well, despite Mana Screw game 1, that went fairly well. Oh, forgot to open the spreadsheet. Punch in the results. I'll play first. Maybe I should just always draw first. I was watching Ryan's stream yesterday. He was saying like he loves duelists and he likes to draw first when he has a bunch of duelists, which makes sense because you're more likely to be attacked if you're on the draw and more likely to get value. But it was for Sphinx Insights. I think choosing to play in the dark's probably a bit better. Not too sure though, because like it's not like there's a Boros in the format that's like super aggressive. There's like, I guess you can draft red-green in an aggressive way, and white-black can kind of have aggressive draws. I guess to some extent, like, oh wow. Duel is just too good, honestly. Nerf plays. They're gonna have to ban a card in the for the first time of the history of Limited. It's gonna have to ban duelists. It's like 2 mana, instant speed, Chupacabra. It's not a reasonable card. MJ had a 43% win rate going first over 60 games. Doesn't MJ play Seal though, almost exclusively? I should let loot result first. Oh yeah, I was kind of loose, for sure. Alright, just gonna say go and see if I can double block a Steeple Creeper. Anyone just picture the Steeple Creeper on an actual like track, running the like, what is it, 110 meter steeple or something against actual humans? Can you imagine next Olympics you sit down and it's like 7 humans and a frog snake, and in lane 8, from all the way from Ravnica, Steeple Creeper, no big deal, just runs it in like 6.5 seconds, not even close. Alright. Wow, they're not scared of second duelists. I'm gonna give them a little dragon tails. Alright, I guess third duelist doesn't even do that much. Alright, I guess I got 2 for 1, but it was a busted rare. I don't feel as bad. Oh, that was a sick draw with 2 bindings in hand. Teamer seems to work out pretty well. Yeah, Teamer has natural synergy. Don't like all the color combo kind of have natural synergy though? Like Esper seems like, you know, nice little Esperish control deck. Teamer has the token thingy. Mardu kind of has like the aggro sack feel to it. What else is there? Is Junt? No, wait, Junt? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Teamer is like naturally advantaged compared to the... Oh, disgusting. Oh man, getting to hit someone was a sneak. Steeple Creeper looks like one of the pod racers from Star Wars. Yeah, it kind of does. I hate these TH. Wow. It's got to be my least favorite card in the history of Magic. It's a split card and both words have the TH sound in it. It's like the bane of every non-American player. Trash Tret? Sharktoe Crab. No thank you. Well, I need to make sure I got the... Yeah, okay, I got the right one. Yeah. Thrash. Thrash Threat. Thrash. Everyone practice with me. Your TH sound. You have to have your tongue like touching your teeth kind of and go like thrash. The like you know, English lesson for free. It would be much better if it was just trash or treat. They should make that card in the next set. What would trash do? Probably like exile something, and then treat would be, I don't know, like target creature gains +2/+2 or +2/+3. Alright, I can block, right? Do I prefer Gab or Gabriel? I like Gabriel, I like Gabriel, I like Gab. Gabe, I'm like, not big a fan of Gabe, but it's fine if you call me Gabe. I like Gab. Trash has to be destroy red, destroy target artifact. Oh yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Gabby. Yeah, I like Gabby as well. Alright, I'm gonna lose this game despite everything. They still have 3 cards in hand somehow? Why is they stuck on 5 lands and I have 20? Alright, what's going on in this game? This guy's unblockable. This guy's not unblockable. Alright, I'm still in pretty good shape. I kind of like... I saw a lot of stuff in play, a lot of cards in hand, but I mean one of the cards is Salt... So what? Sarutali? And I'm about to drop Big Bomb Sphinx. That card's just not playable, right? I guess it's pretty good against pacifists. You get value out of my bindings. Wow. Kind of want to call. Like, what are going to do? Have a trick and not do anything else and attack for 5 again and they don't get to that? I feel like they're just desperate. You gotta feel alive, you know? I want to feel something. Alright. I just traded a Sphinx for a Storm Strike. They always have it. If you only keep one thing from this stream, is that they always have it. Oh, now I'll lose. Now I have no way to get past this guy. Well, I'm just terrible. I guess... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Alright. I just wanted to feel something, you know? Just wanted to catch them. Catch them bluffing. Yellowhat Pigeon. Oh yeah. Pigeon for days. Speaking of pigeon for days. Did I do 2? Should I duelist and block with Chillbringer just to save 4 damage? It might come down to a race. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana next turn, so I don't have mana to cast both. Alright, I'll just take it for now. I can cast duelist next turn. Is open and dead next turn. That's free unblockable. They have this guy that has flying. So the spy just gives flying even though he's not adapted himself. It's kind of bullshit. It's kind of, yeah. I feel like it should almost be like, you know, you get the second line of text only if the spy has a counter on it. It's just so gross when they have a bunch of creatures with tokens, they play it and like swing for the win and just a bunch of giant flyers. It makes no sense, too. How does like one Skatewing Spy all of a sudden you've got like giant Wrecking Base that can fly? Like, it just literally makes no sense. I feel like it's a huge flavor fail. Card would be pretty bad otherwise. Oh yeah. I just keep losing to it. So I want it nerfed. Baby Rage. Well, can't beat KCI. Nah, the KCI ban was fine. I think it's a good ban. What does Helium Squirter do already? That's a pretty good creature. It's been a while. It's the original Ravnica. You literally can beat KCI now in Modern. Yeah, GG. I kind of changed my mind. Should I block? What, are gonna have another Storm Strike? Just Storm Strikes for days? might need my mana, because I'm going to play the Sphinx, and then I'm going to draw probably 2 cards. So I might need the free mana. Alright. Not sure what they need. I need something really good. Trophy stream? I don't know. The deck's pretty sweet. Oh, here it is. Gate number 4. Ooh, counterspell backup. No big deal. Really, it's no big deal. Open on decks looks pretty good. Shark to Crab, the Spy, some good uncommons, good curve, good rare. Close one, close match. That was the game where they were mana screwed too. They were stuck on like 3 land. Their mana isn't great? We don't know that. They played 2 Guildgate and they only played like 2 blue cards that are very splash worthy. Their mana seems perfectly fine. I mean, obviously Macaw is not the ideal 2-drop, but sometimes you gotta play a Macaw. Maybe Quench on the draw in this matchup. Ooh, Brink Trial. So what do we say? Senate Quarters are just my worst cards. They don't block. They're terrible against him too, against their deck. Selene. Because they line up so poorly against the Steepled Creeper. I'd just rather have... Let's see, do I have other cards like that that line up really poorly? No, that was it. I could see a Commando. I think I might want a Commando against them. Is there anything I want to cut for a Commando though? Could cut the land. Definitely cut a land on the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources of white. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of blue. Could cut an island. What else could I cut? What else is bad against them? I'll cut an island. Oh, they're gonna choose to be on the draw. Joke's on me. Whatever, I'm fine. They chose to play first, they mulliganed. Mulligan to 5. Forgot about Caretaker when said their deck was good. I don't know if I can get behind the Caretaker. Please no Scorch Mark. Right. Definitely an interesting spot, especially with Dead Revels in hand. An Arbiter and a bunch of 5s, and Arbiter is going to be... Ooh. I think I should play it, actually. I'll immediately regret my decision. That's another tricky spot. I think I gotta say go. Unfortunately. I think it's too likely to have a 5-drop. Wow. Ugh. I'll lock myself into the stupid Quench, making me misplay. Wow, I'm just getting owned. Revels for Mage? No, I don't think so. Not with these two guys in play. Alright, you gotta have a 7-drop at least. Alright, thank God. Whew. It paid off. Finally. Patience from Zoe. Quench doing work. I don't know if I didn't have Quench in hand this game might already be over. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna say go one more time. Because we know if they don't play anything next turn, we know they're like out of game. I guess this card's probably acceptable if you have a splash and not great fixing. Not too sure. I'm playing this guy first. It's pretty straightforward. Well, I win matches when my opponents just mulligan into oblivion. It's good to know I can still win these games. Or am I gonna win? I hope this is not too aggressive. Feels pretty aggressive. Maybe unnecessary. Cannot be blocked by more than one creature. Oh, I don't like it. No cards. Why would you play a land when you have... Oh, you're trying to... Never mind. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. F6 value. Play land. It's not a bad play. You play around Demise. Oh. They've got a Inspector bug. And I decided against it. Wait, what? Oh. Awkward. Whoops, I guess it's not so bad. Actually works out okay. Yeah, they're dead on board. Oh no, they have this creeper. Yeah, they're dead on board if they do that. Because they don't have the blue mana. Yeah, that's all they can attack with. Block, make flying, or block. Maybe I should have not cast Dead Revels and I could have Chomp attack this guy and get it back to... Tim doing his best Twitch chat impersonation. I like it. You know you enjoy it, Tim. You know you really want to say it non-sarcastically. You're just hiding. You're not a basic bro. Basic viewer. How could I have played around the 7-7 by the way? Besides not punting the previous. Just a random Wednesday night draft. Quite a decent pod. Alright. You gotta do better than that. You can't just have 6 different people tweeting the same picture with the same joke. It's not acceptable. I tried to make a menacing face. That's what I mean. I don't know about the menacing face of Canis. Man, I miss it. It was cool. I got to hang out over there during the mocks. The mock's super cool. Alright, we're on the draw. Decent hand. Another mirror match. Yeah, I don't know why Canister doesn't get more viewers. He's good, he's funny, he plays fast. Maybe he always plays like KCI. Maybe people got bored. Why did Olivier Ruel stop playing? I think he just had enough and decided to move on and wanted something, you know, do something different. I'm not too sure. I'm not like especially close with Olivier. I was always a bit closer with Antoine. Despite the fact that I think we're closer in age with Olivier, but if I attack, I'm gonna have to counter a fairy duelist. We all know it. It's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Why would I attack actually? Never mind, Alright, I'm just gonna say go. We're gonna cycle that courier. Maybe I should cycle main phase. I could draw a sneak or something good. Is there anything I'm gonna want to counter on their turn anyways? I don't think so. Feels bad to bind one of the two Gil mages. The second Gil mage definitely much worse than the first one. Alright, I mean same deal. I don't think I'm gonna want to counter anything that costs 4 mana or less, so I'll just cycle main phase try. I mean I could go on the offensive. It's like 4 damage and I get another. I could have played that game more aggressively and probably be fine. Alright, they're just done. Blue, white, blue, white. Might want my own Pegasus. Might want clear to, maybe I'll bring in one clear to mine. Exposed daylight is probably decent. Let's see. Senate couriers, yeah, it's probably. You know, all my cards are fine, I guess. Could board out the land on the draw. Are 4 insights really that good? I think so. I think I have the deck for it. Are we in the finals? We are. We're even up. Like, I could see Dead Rebels actually being... Yeah, Dead Rebels usually not very good in these matchups because there's not a ton of trading and it's not good against binding, obviously. But they might still have something like counter spells. They might have a Maelstone. They might let me play first. I could board out a Senate Courier. So our creatures are mostly going to be bouncing off each other. You don't need like 20 Senate Couriers in play. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe one clear to mine just in case. Maybe both. Maybe I'll cut Dead Rebels. Alright, I'm going to do that. They chose to play first again. Okay, my hands. I don't think you need to start looting right away with this hand. Probably get a 1/1 tokens, better value. Yeah, the hero is really busted. I mean, it's one of the best cards in standard, right? Or the hero's deck like falling off. They just